So to be able to work on a show that lets me not just travel, but travel to some really unique places has just been a dream come true. It's been great.
Josh, once again, a pleasure, and thanks again for your time.
Are you from Massachusetts?
Yes, I am.
Where are you from?
I was going to mention something about Manchester by the Sea. I'm actually in Stoneham, Massachusetts.
Look at that, small world. Yep. Look at that. I can hear it in your voice.
I dropped all my R's. There you go.
It's hard to hide. My mother's British, so it canceled it out. But if I have enough to drink, it comes out.
Hey, listen, Josh, thank you again.
Hey, no worry, anytime.
Take care.
Growing up as a Boston baseball fan, I know a thing or two about curses. For thousands of years, the mummified kings of ancient Egypt lay hidden beneath the desert.
Best part of the task was when Josh stepped up to the mic.
And then Josh over here.
I'm Joshua Gates. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts.
And he hates sports.
He hates sports. Well, I wouldn't say hate.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far. I'm just not what you would call a sports enthusiast.
But his dad is a big Sox and a big Celtics fan. And so if anybody has any questions about either one, Sox or the Celtics,
Josh is the guy.
Josh, pretty much the ultimate nightmare moment for me, because not only am I in this talk radio station not knowing anything about sports, but I'm pretty much singled out for that by the host.
Hi, Josh.
How you doing, Elliot?
I have a question for you. How do you see Jim O'Brien being the coach of the Celtics for a long time?
Well, I'll tell you, Elliot, I do. I think he's going to be there for a good long time.
How long?
Could be years. Could be years I'd see him there.
Hey, Elliot, ask him who his favorite player on the Celtics is.
See, I knew this would happen. I would come in and I would get absolutely sent.
You want to know mine?
Yeah, what's yours? Who's yours?
It's Paul Pierce.
Yeah, Paul Pierce? He's great. He's great.
You really?
Elliot, any questions about film? Theater, maybe? Books.
Have you read Larry Bird's book on...
I don't mind, being seen for who I am, not being a huge sports nut.
He knew he wasn't in his realm, and he just used comedy to kill it.
Bring it on. I'm ready. Hit me.
Let's go back in time. We'll go back in the Josh Gates mobile. We'll talk about your life before DT. What made you choose Tufts University?
I grew up on the North Shore of Massachusetts, and my best friend, who's actually getting married this weekend in Boston, I'm headed there tomorrow. My best friend was going to Tufts. He's a couple years older than me. And I was looking at schools, and I had applied to a lot of schools in the East Coast. For some reason, I didn't really feel like I wanted to go west or to another part of the country at that point. I really liked New England. And I had spent a couple of nights up at Tufts hanging out with him, and I really liked the school. And at the time, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I thought I wanted to do something in, like, marine biology, and they have a great science program there. It's a sort of breeding ground for doctors. And I went into the school kind of thinking I was going to follow something along those lines, and ended up majoring in drama and archaeology, which they ended up having really interesting departments in both of those areas as well, so I was sort of lucky, I guess. But it was only about an hour from my house, and I loved the campus, and I just had a great feeling about it. And they accepted me, which was also important. And it seemed like a good choice, and I think I made the right choice. I really enjoyed my time there.
It's probably going to be something Boston-related, maybe a B. That's it. Thank you very much. To the citizens of Boston, I'm not a big sports guy, but I am making a very big sacrifice today by having this emblazoned on the bottom of my foot.